gun. They'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Caught. It's Dontrell Inman. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Called. And now San Diego getting set to go. They run. It's Oliver. And he's going to fight his way forward here.
It's like the best Oliver run I've seen this season.
Pick up there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
First play of the drive. Let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's got it to Williams. And he'll go down here to the 35-yard line. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-armed guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
He'll drop to throw.
I know from an offensive perspective, you want every play to be a big play. But sometimes the defense actually wins, and they did there on that draw play. Good job by the runner just taking care of the football because he didn't want to compound a bad play by turning it over.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. 12 yards is the pickup there, and that'll bring up 4th down. It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he gets the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 24.
I want touchdowns. I don't want field goals.
Well in hand. They had that, but they decided to go for it anyway. Extreme confidence, it looks like.
Yeah, but I bet the defense is going to remember this one, right? They kind of rubbed their nose in it. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away, and he winds up only picking up a yard or 2.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Caught left side, Williams. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. Let's go. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. Inman able to bring it in. And he gets the 1st down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11th.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break.
And he's in for a Charger touchdown.
Wait, was I out of bounds there? I don't even know. I thought that went out of bounds. They're driving down the field, but they only get field goal.
Now San Diego getting set to go. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. It's caught on the right side, Williams. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Hush!
Back to throw here. That's complete to Williams.
Nice block, 12. Nice block. Who is that? Benjamin?
Down. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Good play.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, on that play, the expression, don't blink, you might miss something, certainly applied. That was fast. Defense diagnosed the play, and it was over in a heartbeat.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. The one that got to him, he takes him down for a loss of 9. Looks like the defense in press coverage here.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call just straight ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player. On third down, the defense decided to blitz. A very good job of recognizing it, stepping away from the pressure, and finding open space to scramble and pick up a first down.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Give him 3 on the play, and it'll be a second down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Caught on the left side by Benjamin. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches. How about the timing on that one? Where they were in sync, weren't they? 3-step drop, balls out of his hands, right to the tight end. Nice completion, just like they do it in practice.
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone.
Down, executed it to perfection. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Rashard Higgins.
Come on, guys. Nice and deep. Job.
Out comes the Chargers as they'll go on offense now to start this third quarter. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that...
Come on, Oliver. For shit's sake.
Just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. To the sideline, and oh, a nice catch there. Made sure the feet were inbounds, and they were. Third down and 8 now.
If you're running out route, it's likely you end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
Now he'll let it. Got his man complete.
Top Benjamin.
He's brought down after a good game. Where they pick up 25 as they convert on third. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll run here. This is Dexter.
Here we go. McClusker should stay in. I like McClusker as a runner.
On the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done. You got to give some credit. They're able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because the only recourse is when he goes
under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Sheldon Rankins, the rookie from... And now San Diego getting set to go. And the last go-around for them, they tried that really, really long field goal, couldn't connect.
And in retrospect, I think a lot of people would say, well, why would you try one that long? You hurt yourself in field position. The ball comes out, there. That only helps the other team. But I look at it as maybe it was a double shot of confidence. Confident the kicker could make it. And even if he missed, confident in their defense that they could hold him.
And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
We always like to talk about defense in terms of levels. First level defensive line, second level linebackers, third level defensive backs. On that run, that was what we call a first level run, and it was stopped by a second level player.
And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. We give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs. And now they're in the hurry up. They'll run it now out of the gun. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. And he's back here in the struggle department in this one like he was a week ago. And, partner, I think you can pin some of this on that O-line. That room to run, just not there.
You mentioned last week that it felt like the offensive line was getting beaten to the punch by the guys across the ball.
Well, it was pretty evident, I thought.
I mean, they were off the ball fast, penetrating, getting into the offensive backfield, really spilling a lot of runs before they got started. So I thought your observation was spot on then, and you're right there again this week.
I was hitting him, and just gave one more second. Just got half a second. Nice.
So out come the Chargers. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of.
All right, come on, guys.
Gotta feel good about
Is he
that.
playing off? He's playing off, so it
Make sure
should
they
be a
love
good.
him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. It's
Nice block.
Williams on the catch. And he'll get it down here to the 43. It'll be a gain of 9, and it'll be 2nd and about a yard to go for the first. And quickly they get to the line. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And right side, Henry's got it. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. 3rd down here for the offense after the incomplete pass.
It looked like they had something there, but I think that he was thinking about running with the football before he actually hauled it in.
Got a second.
Led to a big drop.
And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They go play action here on 1st down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. It's the Saints' new acquisition from the Rams, Nick Fairley. In there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. They'll look to throw here. Forced out to his left.
Nice job, Higgins.
A really nice gain of 25 yards. And the young buck showing that ability, that agility to dance outside of the pocket, complete the deep ball.
And don't think for a second that the coaching staff didn't have their heart rate accelerate a little bit there, right? Anytime you have those young quarterbacks and they get outside of the pocket, you're just hoping that they make good decisions because so many things can happen that can go wrong when you throw it downfield like that. He got away with it there and in a big way. Well, after watching him ring the bell that many times and put the ball in the end zone throwing it, you had to figure they had to bring some type of pressure. They had to change things up on defense.
Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. And not a good time for the sack on 2nd and goal. A loss of 6. And now it's 3rd down. Now from back at the 9 after that last play. This is 3rd and goal. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. By